Well, good day, folks, and welcome to Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood. And it's another gloomy day today. Cloud everywhere, but there's a little bit of rain earlier today, so things are kind of damp. And it's cool again today, not as much wind as yesterday. So we'll have a look at the weather here. Four degrees Celsius at the moment and 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Northwest winds at 9 miles an hour, so not really windy out today. And our high today is 7. So a little bit of sun maybe, a little bit of cloud, a little bit of rain, I guess. So tomorrow and Friday are cloudy and showers, 6 and 7 degrees Celsius. Evening temperatures are down a bit, and Saturday is sunny with 9 degrees, so that might not be too bad depending on the wind and which way it's coming from. Sunday looks like not too bad a day. Monday and Tuesday is 13 degrees and cloudy. It's not so bad. So May 7th is my son's birthday. So there we go. Well, not much going on in here again today. These gloomy days seem to just kind of do a fellow in, I suppose, in a way. But of course, I got fire on. Fire is on today. And the wood is going. You think that's going to last me till the end of May? Because I know I'm going to be burning pretty well every day for a while yet. Not too much wood there. I thought I was going to have some to pile in here with the other stuff from outside, but it's kind of looking like I'm not going to have a whole lot. Anyway, that is the way it goes. So we're going to try and start this today. I did some adjustments yesterday on it. And you pretty near got to leave it for a day just to let it sit, so it kind of simulates having it out cutting the grass and then putting it away for 6 days or so, and then trying to start it to cut the grass again. So we'll see what happens here. I'll do a little start on it here and see what happens. I can get you set up here somehow. There. A few tools off of the seat. So the idea with this is to have no throttle and full choke. That's what we are trying. No throttle, full choke, key on, clutch in, so we can get to the full cord. Oh boy. There now. Alright, let's see what happens. Don't start. Oh. No start. So what it used to do when we had the old carburetor on it, would do that and it would run on the third pull. And anyway, the old carburetor wasn't running right once you got it going. It just didn't seem to want to run right. kind of the opposite. It runs good when it's going, but it won't start. Oh dear. Anyway, I guess there's going to be more fooling involved. We'll try one more. So, for a little tractor, it's hard to get on and off of. So we'll try a little bit of the brake clean in it and see if you will. Just like that. So by putting that in the carburetor, it certainly seems like there's not enough fuel there to start. But anyway. Oh boy. All right, yes, we're going to shut this off there. And we might have to carry a can of Sure Start with us, I guess, or something. Anyway, all right, I'll get back to you a little later today if I do anything else. All right, so we're going to give you some entertainment here, stuff that you just haven't seen before, I guess. And I haven't seen for 6 months. Anyway, I got to do a little something with my garage here. I got to get it lifted. I can't get the doors open. And all the frost might not be out of the ground yet, but anyway, they've been getting harder and harder to get open. And I have cut probably an inch off of the doors about 5 years ago, so I guess it's just sinking into the ground. So anyway, look at what's going on in here. Look at all the junk. And look at all the chainsaws. Bits and pieces and parts of Pooland chainsaws. And then we have a Husqvarna 350 saw there. It was a great saw. Anyway, it leaks faster than you can pour the oil into it. For the bar oil, it comes out faster than you can pour it in. So there you go. And then an engine, we have an HH, I think it's an HH 100 Tecumseh cast iron engine there. In that box there, there's parts and pieces from an original Tecumseh 7 horsepower engine that should be in the Massey Ferguson 7. A funny story about that. This fella had some of these Massey Ferguson tractors, and he knew about me, but he didn't know where I lived. And all of a sudden one day he seen me going with my truck and one of the Masseys on the trailer. Well, he basically came to a stop right in the middle of an intersection, get out of his truck, and come over and talk to me and said, this, blah, 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 going on. I said, well, Yeah, I said I'm interested. I mean, you gotta get back in your truck and move your truck. Here he was blocked right in the middle of the intersection. Just stopped as soon as he seen me. Oh dear, it's amazing what people do. Anyway, look at all the junk. I gotta get. That's one thing I was looking for is my Red Max weed whacker. So I gotta get that out and get it started up, I guess. Now, what I was looking for was an electric tiller. It's a little tiller that's about 14 inches wide and runs off 110 power. And great for the little spots up around by the house. Anyway, it's not here. So, I guess it must be at my son's place. There's a lawn boy push mower, or I've had that push mower since 1987. And it was used when I bought it. Now, I can't remember if there was something wrong with it, I guess, but I can't remember now. I had it going about 2 years ago, and I haven't had it going since, I guess. There's my old bicycle. I had that bicycle when I was about 12 or 13 years old, so that bike is pushing 50, 55 years old. And there is the mowing deck for the John Deere tractor. That's the one that the fella made out of an oil tank. He took all his stuff off his old rusty deck, and he bent up 2 pieces out of an oil tank and welded them together. And I'm telling you, that deck cuts perfect. Fishing rods, I used to do a little bit of macro fishing. So, and there's some of the kids' crazy carpets. Then we have a Craftsman, which is an 11 horsepower, I think. Yeah, 11 horsepower, 38-inch cut. It cuts wonderful. And you hardly ever have to clean the deck in it. The deck kind of cleans itself. The only trouble with this tractor is it needs belts because it slips going up hills. And it'd be nice to have a battery in it. But other than that, it's a good tractor. Someday I'll get at it and get it fixed up. Lights work, charging works, everything works on it. So what else we got in here? Oh, there's some tires. Look at the ag tires on the back wall there. I know I've got numerous of my 3 rib tires are going bad on the tractor, so once the set goes, then I'll put those ag ones on, I guess. So that kind of stuff is getting hard to get now. What else we got in here? This is just basically junk. Chairs for the deck. Anyway, potting mix. Holy cats, I wouldn't doubt that potting mix is. It could be years and years and years old. I think that's going to go into the gardens up front there, and same with that bag of whatever that is. There's a snow scoop up at the front there, right by the bicycle. That was my father's, and I used that to clean off a pond to go ice skating when I was a kid. There now, there's some old history of old stuff, and then a bunch of stuff up here too. And that saw there, that pole it extends out quite high, and you can saw and snip with it. I bought that years ago. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Oh, here. This old weed whacker, I'll say one thing for it. It's a Red Max. It doesn't leak oil. Well, this has been great old machine. It's always worked well. Now, it's too cold today to be out here doing any of this, so I'll close up the door here. And you can see this lock here. Rusty old lock. That's been on, that same lock has been on this door for 32 years, I would say. And you can come to it at any time, and it just clicks open. There's never been a cover over it. Strange why some of them work so good and some don't. Anyway, there we go. Now, I guess that's probably going to be about it. It's not much of a video today. Oh, there's that cab tractor again. Look at that. I knew it was going to jump up in front of the camera. I'll shut that off, Dave, so you don't see that. I'll get back to you later if I have anything else. So, because today is May 1st, I guess I got to change my calendar. So this was April 2024. That was the tractor for that month. Let's see what we got for next month. May of 2024. Look at these tractors. Grass cutting team there, boys. Look at that. That's the one that I have in the garage at the moment. And this one is over at my son's place. That's a Massey Ferguson 16. I don't know if we got that last year or the year before. Anyway, we were kind of interested in it, and I was more so interested in it because it's a 16. I kind of wanted it because of that, but when we went to look at it, it was only a 12 horsepower engine in it. Somebody had replaced it, I guess, along the way somewhere. So I kind of lost interest, and my son gained interest. So he thought it seemed to run fairly good and fairly quiet. So he seemed to think that it would be a good grass cutting tractor because it was low on noise. So anyway, so he bought it. And it cuts grass great. The mowing deck on the 16 is off of the 14 tractor. We do have the mowing deck from the 16, but it does need a little bit of work. Anyway, there's your grass cutting team for last year in May. All right, so I've been doing some more thinking on the muffler making thing. So And I gathered up a couple of more things here. Now, even though I'm thinking about this and I've got some stuff to do it, I got a lot of other things to do before I get into doing this. So it could be a while before I do anything, if I do anything. So, and I'd have to gather stuff too, to make it fit and to make it do what I kind of think I might want it to do, which I really have no idea what I'm doing, but I know what I want for inlet and for outlet. The interior part is the dilemma, I guess you'd call it. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is just for fun, I'm going to do up a drawing on what I think I'm going to do inside. You know, I'll just draw it on a piece of paper. It's not going to be anything too fancy. You know, this and that, and these eventually would be together. And I'll give an up view like this, and then a view like that. That's what my genius mind was thinking of this morning. If anybody remembers Wile E. Coyote, super genius. Anyway, I guess I'm kind of getting foolish here today. It almost seems like it's getting a little nicer out. Yeah, a little bit of blue sky, but temperature's still down some. There's a wobbin looking for a worm, I guess, or something. Anyway, I'll cut you off at that, and if I don't get back to you anymore today, then have a good day wherever you are at and wherever you are doing. And thanks for watching. Thanks to the new subscribers too. I've got a couple of more there. Thank you very much. Onward and onward. All right, goodbye.